Listen to me right now and do not scroll. If you've ever held an old nickel, this video could change everything. These are not just old coins. These are hidden treasure coins, silent fortunes people are accidentally spending every single day. I'm warning you clearly, do not spend these coins. These buffalo nickels look dirty, ordinary, worthless, but some details turn them into serious money. Collectors are fighting for these, auctions are exploding, and nobody talks about this. These old coins is a treasure worth huge money, and one mistake can erase a life-changing opportunity. Check your pocket now. Check your drawer now. Stay till the end, because each coin gets bigger, rarer, more shocking, and more dangerous to ignore. Rare US coins alert. This is EagleCoins, and what you're about to see is real hidden wealth. First coin number 1. Now lock in, because this first coin is the kind of silent fortune people lose without ever knowing it existed. The 1920 buffalo nickel with no mint mark. This coin does not scream wealth. It whispers it. And that's exactly why it's so dangerous to ignore. This is the type of coin that slips through fingers, gets spent on coffee, dropped into tip jars, and disappears forever. And I need to say this clearly right now. Do not spend this coin. If you've got one, you could be holding serious money. The year 1920 was not calm America. The country was coming out of war, money was tight, inflation was biting, and people were desperate to spend, not save. Coins were working hard, circulating aggressively, getting worn down fast. That pressure is exactly why surviving examples of this coin in original condition are so rare today. Most were used until they were destroyed. Very few escaped with their soul intact. That's why this year matters. That's why this coin matters. And that's why collectors are obsessed. When you hold this buffalo nickel, it feels solid, serious, almost stubborn. 5 grams of dense metal, not light, not flimsy. About 21.2 millimeters across, thick enough to feel powerful in the hand, just under 2 millimeters, with a presence modern coins don't have. This isn't shiny pocket change. This is old America pressed into metal. The copper and nickel mix gives it that muted, antique tone collectors crave, especially when the surface hasn't been messed with. Original skin matters. Original color matters. And I'm warning you right now, never clean this coin. Cleaning doesn't help. Cleaning destroys. It wipes away the very thing collectors are paying for. Look at the design. On the front, that bold Native American portrait isn't just art. It's depth, texture, detail. The hair braid, the cheekbone, the eye. On worn examples, weak strikes can hide critical details, and that's where the danger is. Some details make these rare. Some details change everything. Flip it over, and that buffalo looks heavy, grounded, almost alive. But here's the obsession point. The date. The date placement on buffalo nickels is notorious. It wears fast. It disappears. And when the date is still strong, in very fine condition, collectors lean in. Hard. This coin has no mint mark. That means Philadelphia. And that matters, because people assume no mint mark means common. That assumption is costing people fortunes. In 1920, production stress, dye fatigue, and circulation pressure created coins that simply didn't survive well. Survival is rare. True originality is even rarer. And very fine condition with honest wear and untouched surfaces. That's where the silent fortune lives. Collectors do not chase flashy coins here. They chase originality. They chase natural toning. That soft gray, that warm aged look, that untouched surface that tells them this coin hasn't been scrubbed, polished, or ruined. Cleaned coins are dead coins in this market. Professional grading is critical because one wrong move, one bad cleaning, one scratch, and the value collapses. And here's the part nobody tells you. When this coin appears at auction, it's quiet. No hype, no noise. Just aggressive, controlled bidding from people who know exactly what they're looking at. These collectors are not flipping. They're holding. They're locking these away. Supply is shrinking. Demand is rising. And the few that surface, they don't last. This is not fiction. A 1,920 Buffalo nickel with no mint mark in very fine condition has reached a market value of around $163. That's not loud money. That's quiet wealth. That's hidden treasure. That's a life-changing opportunity hiding in plain sight. So check the date. Check the surface. Check for original color. Do not clean it. Do not spend it. Patience is golden with coins like this because rushing destroys value and waiting creates fortunes. Stay till the end because what comes next is even bigger, even rarer, and even more dangerous to ignore. And the next Buffalo nickel makes this one look almost safe. Next coin number 2. Do not blink right now because this is one of those coins people lose without ever realizing they just threw away a silent fortune. I'm serious. The 1,927 Buffalo nickel with no mint mark looks innocent, even shiny sometimes, and that shine is exactly why people make a fatal mistake. This is the kind of dirty old coin shock that turns into serious money. And I need to say this clearly before we go any further. Do not spend this coin. This one is dangerous to ignore. 1927 was not an easy year in America. The economy was unstable beneath the surface, industries were shifting, money was moving fast, and coins were being worked to death. Nobody was saving nickels. They were spending them, wearing them down, tossing them aside. That pressure created a brutal survival rate for Buffalo nickels from this year. Most were circulated hard, details vanished quickly, and very few made it through with strong features and original character. That's why this year matters, and that's why collectors get intense about 1927. When you first pick this coin up, it doesn't feel like spare change. It feels heavy for its size, solid, confident. About 5 grams of metal, around 21 millimeters wide, just under 2 millimeters thick, with a weight and balance modern coins simply don't have. It sits in your palm, like it belongs there. The metal mix gives it that soft, silver-like glow people mistake for cleaning or polishing, and that's where people mess up. Some of these coins naturally developed a brighter tone from circulation and storage. That silver shine can be original. And original is everything. Look closely at the front. The Native American portrait is bold, powerful, and when the hair detail is still visible in very fine condition, collectors stop breathing for a second. The eye, the braid, the jawline, these are the details that disappear first. And when they survive, this coin crosses into hidden treasure territory. Flip it over, and that buffalo looks massive, planted, almost defiant. The horn, detail, the muscle line, the ground beneath its hooves. Tiny details collectors obsess over. This detail changes everything. There is no mint mark on this coin, and that's not a flaw, it's a trap. Philadelphia struck massive numbers, but survival is what matters, not mintage. Coins from this year were used aggressively. The date on Buffalo nickels is infamous for wearing away, and when a 1927 date is still clear and bold, collectors know they're looking at something special. Very fine condition with honest wear and untouched surfaces is where the serious money lives. Now listen carefully, because this is critical. Never clean this coin. Never polish it. Never try to make it prettier. Cleaning strips away the original surface, the natural toning, the story. Cleaned coins are rejected, discounted, sometimes completely ignored by serious collectors. Professional grading is not optional here. It's protection. It's proof. It's the difference between a curiosity and a life-changing opportunity. Why is this coin so rare today? Because most didn't survive. They were melted, damaged, overcleaned, or worn into nothing. The few that remain in original very fine condition are being pulled out of circulation and locked away. Collectors aren't selling. They're holding. They understand supply is shrinking and demand is rising quietly but aggressively. At auctions, this coin doesn't cause chaos. It causes silence. Then controlled, intense bidding. People in that room know exactly what they're fighting for. This is not hype. This is real auction shock. A 1927 Buffalo nickel with no mint mark in very fine condition has reached a market value of around $180. That's not flashy money. That's quiet wealth. That's a silent fortune hiding in plain sight. People are accidentally losing this kind of money every single day because they don't look twice at old coins. So here's your warning again. Check the date. Check the details. Check the surface. Do not clean it. Do not spend it. Original toning matters. Patience is golden. Stay till the end, because the next coin is even rarer, even more shocking, and far more dangerous to ignore. And once you hear about it, you'll never look at Buffalo nickels the same way again. Next coin, number 3. Do not relax yet, because this is where everything gets serious. This is the Buffalo nickel people walk past, spend, and lose without ever realizing they just let go of a silent fortune. The 1920 Buffalo nickel with the D mint mark. This coin looks calm, beautiful, almost harmless with that soft silver shade, but I'm telling you right now, do not spend this coin. This one is a hidden big treasure, and ignoring it is expensive. We're back in 1920 again, but this time the story changes fast. America was shifting hard after the war. Inflation pressure was real, people needed cash, and coins were moving non-stop through rough hands. Denver Mint was under stress, pushing production while quality suffered. Dies wore down, strikes weakened, and coins entered circulation already vulnerable. That stress is exactly why this coin is rare today. Survival was brutal. Only a tiny number made it through with clean details and original surfaces. When you hold this coin, it immediately feels different. Solid. Dense. About 5 grams of weight sitting confidently in your fingers. Roughly 21 millimeters wide, just under 2 millimeters thick, with a presence that modern coins don't have. The metal blend gives it that soft silver-gray shade collectors love. Not bright, not flashy, just old, honest, and beautiful. That natural look is the soul of this coin. And once again, I have to warn you, never clean it. Cleaning kills the value instantly. Look at the front. The Native American portrait is strong, proud, deeply American. In fine condition, the hair detail still whispers instead of disappearing. The cheekbone, the eye, the braid. These are the details that vanish first, and when they survive, collectors lean in closer. Flip the coin over, and the buffalo commands attention. Heavy stance, thick body, horn detail still visible, ground line still present. These are tiny details collectors obsess over. This detail changes everything. Now here's the key difference. That small D mint mark. Denver. That single letter turns this coin into a completely different beast. In 1920, Denver minted buffalo nickels were struck under pressure and circulated aggressively. Fewer survived, and fewer still survived in fine condition with original toning and untouched surfaces. This is where people lose money without knowing it. They miss the mint mark. They assume it's just another old nickel. It's not. The date placement on buffalo nickels is infamous. It wears away fast. When you see a clear 1920 date paired with a visible D mint mark and natural silver shade, collectors know they're staring at something special. Survival is rare. True originality is rarer. And cleaned examples are rejected fast. That's why professional grading is critical. It protects the coin, proves authenticity, and preserves its future. Collectors are aggressive about this coin, but quietly. No hype, no noise. At auctions, bidding is controlled, focused, and intense. These buyers are not casual. They understand supply is shrinking, demand is climbing, and once these are locked into collections, they don't come back out. People aren't selling these. They're holding. Because this isn't just money. This is quiet wealth. This is real. A 1920 buffalo nickel with the D mint mark in fine condition has reached a market value of around $214. That's serious money. That's hidden wealth. That's a life-changing opportunity hiding in plain sight while people spend these coins every day. So slow down. Check your pockets. Check old jars. Check inherited collections. Look for the date. Look for the D. Look for original surfaces. Do not clean it. Do not spend it. Original toning matters. Patience is golden because rushing destroys value and waiting creates fortunes. And now listen closely because this video changes how you see old coins forever. These were not museum pieces. These were everyday coins. And that's what makes them dangerous. People are still losing silent fortunes because they don't look twice. If this shocked you, stay with EagleCoins because what's coming next will make this look small. More rare coins, more hidden treasure, more quiet wealth hiding in plain sight. Check your pocket now, because the next coin could already be in your hand.